Exclusive, inside Dolly Parton's secret life. After the death of reclusive husband CarlDean, her biggest regret, why she never had kids, and the truth about their marriage for decades, Dolly Parton has been a larger-than-life figure, an icon. In music, film, and business, beloved by millions around the world. Yet behind the rhinestone-studded outfits and signature blonde hair lies a deeply personal story that few have truly known. Following the passing of her reclusive husband, CarlDean, Dolly has been navigating a new chapter of her life, one filled with reflection, resilience, and a few surprising revelations, a love that lasted a lifetime. Dolly and Carl's love story was the stuff of legend, not because it was constantly in the headlines, but because it remained almost completely out of the public eye. They met in 1964 outside a Nashville laundromat, and despite Dolly's skyrocketing fame, CarlDean chose to remain in the shadows, supporting his wife without stepping into the spotlight. For nearly 60 years, they maintained an unshakable bond. While the world saw Dolly as the queen of country music at home, she was simply Carl's kiddo, his affectionate nickname for her. Their private world was one of quiet moments, laughter, and simple pleasures. Long drives in the Tennessee hills, nights spent watching old westerns, and handwritten love notes that Carl left for her around their home. But with his passing, Dolly has been forced to redefine what life looks like without her greatest love by her side. Dolly's biggest regret, despite her immense success, Dolly has often spoken about one lingering regret, never having children of her own. In a rare moment of vulnerability, she once confessed, "I used to think God didn't mean for me to have kids, so everybody else's kids could be mine. But sometimes I do wonder what my own child would have been like." Dolly and Carl had considered having children early in their marriage, but as her career soared, life took a different path. A hysterectomy in the 1980s made the decision final, and while she has embraced her role as a mentor to young musicians and a mother figure to many, the thought of what could have been still lingers, the truth about their marriage and why it worked. Dolly and Carl's marriage was unconventional by Hollywood standards. Unlike most celebrity couples, Carl avoided red carpets, interviews, and public appearances. He never attended award shows and was rarely photographed, leading to countless rumors that he didn't even exist. Yet Dolly often laughed at the speculation. "I, too, always tell people he's real, he's just shy," she once joked. The secret to their long-lasting love, giving each other space. "We have our own bathrooms, our own interests, and our own routines. That's how we made it work," she once revealed. Carl ran his own paving business, while Dolly dominated the entertainment world, yet every evening they came back together, grounded in their simple, unwavering love for each other. Life after. Carl. How Dolly is moving forward. Since Carl's passing, Dolly has thrown herself even deeper into her work. Music, philanthropy, and business ventures keep her busy, but those close to her say there's a new layer of solitude in her life. She has found comfort in her faith, music, and close circle of friends. Though she rarely shows sadness in public, sources say she often writes songs about Carl, keeping his memory alive through music. One thing is certain. Dolly Parton is not slowing down. From launching new business ventures to releasing music, she continues to be a force of nature, a living legend who, despite personal loss, remains dedicated to bringing joy to millions. As she once said, "I've always believed that no matter what happens, you have to keep going. That's what Carl would want me to do, and so she does."